Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and you're able to force him down for a loss.
This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. On play action, Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. First down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 2nd down, Barkley trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on 1st, the tackle for loss on 2nd, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
3rd and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Back into the hands of Watkins. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 14-yard line.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's into traffic, but taken in. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down, Philadelphia.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
180.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Now Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Trim.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
1st down.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Rather start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Down the right sideline. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Back to throw. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Come on, come on. 19, shot, Cougar 19.
Now on 3rd and trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Eagles.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 12. Good for an Eagles first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
A second down throw for Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. Crazy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Taken down at the 41. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 41, here's second and 9. Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
A 57-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional.
And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
6-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete to Watkins. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. into the hands of Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. As receiver on the in-cut, he's got it. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Ravens are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
At their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got his man down the field. It is a big completion. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
And an Eagle first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, and now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Eagles 17.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. The Ravens take over 1st and 10. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down. Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They bring a tight end in motion left. Handoff here, up the middle, and He'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Second down, they need 3. On play action, here's Hurts. The throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. First and goal at the 2.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over first and 10. The Ravens take over first and 10. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Forced to his right. Now he takes off. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Third down and 3.
Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 25, here's second and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Plus to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
He's got it at the 7. more. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
The second down pass. Intercepted.
With the 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
33-yard line.
Let's go.
Middle they go. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 6. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now a give on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Will be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for first down.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the third down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here comes second and 4. On second down, a run with Mitchell. Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's a designed run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be full in. He's got it. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Ravens 41, Eagles 31.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, check that.
A run on 1st down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
3rd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Trying to get away, but he can't break free. And that is going to be a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
17 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
From
a yard.
the 29, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Go. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll stay on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. They'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
This is the point in the game, Mike, we're on 3rd down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Second and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. It is 3rd and long. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL